Today you'll be taking your science unit test. Number 1, a student kept a journal of moon observations for the month of October. What pattern in the appearance of the moon can be supported from the observations in the journal? A, the appearance of the moon changes all at once. B, the pattern repeats about every month. C, the moon is always visible. D, the appearance of the moon has no pattern. Number 2, Mrs. Brown's class is studying how the path of the sun crossing the sky changes during the day. Each hour, a pair of students goes outside to a square Mrs. Brown has painted on the sidewalk. One student stands a ruler upright in the center of a painted square. The second student lines up the edge of a large sheet of white paper with a second painted mark on the sidewalk and traces the shadow produced by the ruler. The paper is then posted in the classroom alongside the tracing made the hour before. At what time will the shadow be the shortest? F, 9 o'clock a.m., G, 10:30 a.m., H, 12 o'clock p.m., J, 2:30 p.m. Number 3, a student placed a stick in the ground and then recorded the position of its shadow at different times of the day as the sun moved across the sky. Which outline in the student's recorded observations represents the position of the stick's shadow at 8 a.m.? A, position A, B, position B, C, position C, D, position D.
The United States First Public Zoo, Center Park Zoo.
Number 4, the graph shows changes in the length of the shadow of the school's flagpole for an entire school year. Each day, students measured the length of the school's flagpole shadow when the sun was highest in the sky. Based on the information above, what pattern occurs in the flagpole shadow throughout the year? F, the shadow is longest in the winter and shortest in the summer. G, the shadow is longest in the summer and shortest in the winter. H, the shadow is longest in the spring and shortest in the autumn. J, the shadow is longest in the autumn and shortest in the spring. Number 5, the picture below shows the pattern of the moon's appearance over the last month. There is a picture missing at the arrow. Which picture below shows how the moon would appear at the arrow? A, B, C, D. Number 6, seasons in Texas: spring, winter, autumn, summer. What is the correct sequence of seasons that would follow winter? F, summer, spring, autumn. G, spring, summer, autumn. H, spring, autumn, summer. J, autumn, summer, spring. Number 7, the moon's appearance changes over the course of a month. People call these changes the phases of the moon. The moon goes through the same phases each month. Look at the moon phases shown above. Which of the following moon phases comes just after phase 3? A, B, C, or D? Number 8, time of sunrise in the AM, and then you have the day. From the data shown on the graph, when is the sunrise on day 5 most likely to occur? F, 6:43 a.m., G, 6:47 a.m., H, 6:57 a.m., J, 6:59 a.m. Number 9, changes in season bring changes in weather. Which of the following best explains why summers in most parts of the world are hot? A, the sun's rays hit Earth more directly. B, Earth rotates closer to the sun. C, the sun is closer to the Earth in June, July, and August. D, Earth tilts away from the sun. Number 10, which trait is inherited by a child? F, reading a note. G, scratching an itch. H, having thick hair. J, brushing his or her teeth. Number 11, which foot most likely belongs to an animal that lives in a water habitat? Number 12, parents. Which offspring below did not come from these parents? F, G, H, J. Number 13. Hummingbirds feed on nectar. Nectar is a liquid found deep inside the flower of a plant. Which characteristic best helps a hummingbird obtain the nectar from deep inside a flower? A, colorful feathers. B, small wings. C, rapid flight. D, long beak. Number 14. Animal A, extremely long arms, strong hands, small body size. Animal B, web feet, oil glands large, ability to inflate body when disturbed. Animal C, ability to close nose and ears underwater, front teeth, broad flat tail. Animal D, long tongue, air-filled veins, ability to produce poison. Which animal is best suited for living in trees? F, animal A, G, animal B, H, animal C, J, animal D. Number 15. Which table properly sorts the inherited traits and learned characteristics of a human being? A, inherited, eye color, reading, learned, talking, skin color. B, inherited, talking, reading, writing, learned, eye color, skin color. C, inherited, eye color, skin color, learned, reading, talking, writing. D, inherited, skin color, writing, learned, eye color, talking. Number 16. Baxter is a beagle with an excellent sense of smell. He can often be found hunting in the fields following a scent. Ever since he was sprayed by a skunk, he runs in the opposite direction when he smells one. He loves to go swimming. After being in the water, he shakes and rolls around on the grass to dry off. After a long day, he curls up on the floor for a nap. Identify a learned behavior that Baxter displays. F, shaking water from his coat to dry off. G, running from skunk smell. H, having an excellent sense of smell. J, curling up for a nap. Number 17. Wallow whippoorwill, wide gaping beaked mouths used to catch flying insects in midair. Finch's grosbeak, short cone-shaped beaks for cracking open seeds. Hawk eagle, sharp, strong, hooked beaks for tearing fish. Pelicans, pouched beaks used for scooping up fish. Woodpecker, sapsucker, drill-like beaks for boring into trees to feed on sap and possible insects in trees. Hummingbird, long tubular bills for sipping nectar from flowers. Bird beaks are functional tools. Beaks are used to gather food, to groom feathers, for defense, and to weave nests. Which of the following best represents a pelican's beak? A, B, C, or D? Number 18. Some students are outside on a nature walk around the school. They notice a lot of dandelions in different areas all over the schoolyard. Which characteristic helps dandelions spread throughout the yard? F, strong, thick roots. G, light, fluffy seeds. H, bright yellow flowers. J, green stems on each plant. Number 19. Inherited traits in Mrs. Cross's class. Trait, attached earlobes, ability to roll tongue. Second toe is larger than big toe. Widow's peak. Trait that is present, trait that is absent. Which graph best displays the information from the table? A, inherited traits in Miss Cross's class, number of students. Attached earlobes, ability to roll tongue. Second toe is longer than big toe. Widow's peak. Number 20. Which bird's foot has the best shape for grasping and holding its prey? F, G, H, or J. Number 21. Which of the following is an inherited trait of plants? A, the place a plant grows. B, the size of a plant's seeds. C, the amount of sun a plant gets. D, the type of soil a plant grows in. Number 22. A student explains that the larger rabbit probably lives in a colder area and the smaller rabbit probably lives in a warmer area. Which of the following best supports this explanation? F, the larger rabbit would be hard to see in the snow. G, the smaller rabbit would be able to run faster. H, the larger rabbit would drink more water. J, the smaller rabbit would eat less food.